Hi, you guys. So, thank you for coming back to my channel again. God bless Tina Marie. And I am Tina Marie. So, you guys, this is a story about when I saw an angel. If you wanted to hear the story about when I saw, when spirits used to attack me, it's the video before this, so go check that out. But today, you guys, I am going to be, talking about the time that I saw an angel. So this was all within the same time period. It was probably around I was probably in the fourth grade at this point, and I used to go in my mom's room in the middle of the night and go sleep with her because I used to be scared a lot at night. I used to just see a little bit too much paranormal activities at night. So I used to often go in her room. She was a single mom, so she was just in there by herself. She was a Christian, so I ain't had to worry about no men up in there, nothing like that. It was just her, and so I used to just go, sleep on the other side of that king size bed. But anyway, this is one particular night that I just randomly woke up out my sleep and I went into my mom's room. So I walk in there, and how it was set up is like you walk through the door here, and then there's a wall here, and there's a nightstand, her bed, and then across here, like, on the other side is a long wall, a big wall, then a wall, a bedroom. So, but her bed was here. So I walk in, turn right, she right there. So, but I walk into her room and I'm like stuck, like, because I saw a huge angel. Now the angel was from all, like, his head was at the ceiling. He was like from the floor, like standing up, head all the way to the ceiling, wings spread out to basically touch like wall to wall. And mind you, this was a long wall, so he's tall, wings stretched out, bright white, glowing, bright as all get out, like an angel, like huge. And he did not look at me. He was just staring at my mom. He was just staring at her. So mind you, this big, huge angel, big wings, head to the ceiling, just looking and staring at my mother. And so I couldn't talk. Like, I couldn't speak. I could barely move. And I'm like, and I was still scared. Like, I didn't have a peace. It wasn't peaceful. Like, he was peaceful, but I wasn't at peace because homie was huge, and bright, and I was terrified, and I couldn't speak, and I couldn't take my eyes off him either. So I couldn't take my eyes off of him. I couldn't speak. I couldn't move, and I'm like, and then I guess me doing that woke my mother up. And she's like, Ashley, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, like that. And she's like, and she's looking back and forth at me and that where I'm pointing. So she's like, what? And I'm like, and then she's like, Ashley, what is it? What? And then I'm like, I'm trying to listen to her voice and trying to get to her, but I'm not looking at her. I'm still staring at the angel. So I'm like trying to feel my way and reach her, but I couldn't reach her because I couldn't see because it was dark in the room, and I just wasn't looking at her. I was stuck staring at this huge, glowing angel. And so she just was like, she just kept saying like, what? So I couldn't speak, whatever. So I just turned and I glanced at her because in my head I couldn't process, like, you don't see this, like you're asking me, you don't see him, like, this was going on in my head, like, bruh, you don't see what I see right now? Like, you don't see him? So, clearly she ain't see him because she's trying to figure out, like, what am I looking at and why am I tripping? So then she just is like, I just glanced at her. I glanced at her because she's trying to reach me. I'm trying to reach her. She didn't get out the bed because, I woke her up out her sleep. And I'm trying to reach her. So when I glance, and I'm like knocking over the telephone, like, we had a landline. It was back in the day. So I'm like knocking over stuff on her dresser, trying to reach at her. And then I just glance over at her to see how far I gotta get to her. And I glanced at her and glanced back, and it was gone. It was gone. It was gone. And I still couldn't talk. Like, after that, I still couldn't talk. She was like, "What's wrong? What was it?" And I'm like, I just couldn't talk. And I just laid down, and I just laid with her, and I just stared at the spot. Nothing ever came back. And I think I was able to tell her, like, the next day or so what I had saw. But I just could not for the life of me understand, like, why you're not seeing this right now. Why are you not seeing what I see? And yeah, that was the time. That was the one and only time I saw an actual angel. So just like seeing the spirits, it just confirmed my faith to know that, like, angels and spirits are real. Like, they're real. They're real deal, holy filled deal. Can't nobody tell me that it's fake. Can't nobody tell me there's not a hell. Can't nobody tell me there's not a heaven. Can't nobody tell me there's not an angel, because I have literally seen these things with my own two eyes, and I can never forget it. So it's like, just like somebody telling you, whatever's in front of you is not in front of you. Like, no, like, you see it. That's how I saw this stuff. So that built my faith at a young age to know that this stuff is real and there's something going on out there. And yeah, not only is there spirits, there's angels, and God is real. So I'm thankful that I was able to see a angel and not just see demons, because that would have been not good. So at least I was able to see one angel, and not that it was a good experience, because like I said, I was terrified, but I'm glad that I was able to see both things at least once. So yes, that was the story time. Have you guys ever seen any angels before? Have you ever seen any demons before? Do you believe them? Do you have any experiences? So let's chat in the comments and let me know. Thanks for clicking on my page, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.